What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this one we're going to be going over the best 20 tips and tricks for your new Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. We have researched and tested many tips and tricks, and in this video we have reviewed the best ones just for you. Welcome to Serg-Tech. Our mission is to help you get the most out of your tech through reviews and tutorials. If that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell to get notified when we release a new video. And there's going to be useful links below in the description covering everything that we discuss in this video. With that being said, let's get right into it. So on the first spot, we're going to have how to turn on the always on display. So you will likely find out the box that the Watch 4 does not have the always on screen mode enabled. If you want to check in on the time at all times, you do need to follow the next steps. First, you're going to swipe down from the main watch screen to reveal the quick settings. And then you're going to tap the cog to open the settings. Right here, you're going to scroll down to display and search for the always on display option and tap enable. Now you'll be able to view the time at any time, and you will also be able to still view your screen during workouts instead of racing to wake the display. Then we're going to have how to rearrange apps, and unlike previous Samsung smartwatches, your installed apps live in a different place. You do though have the ability to arrange which apps are displayed first in that new look app screen. To rearrange your apps, you have to swipe up from the main watch screen to reveal the app screen. Then find the app you want to move and tap and press to select it. Then drag the app into a new position and then let go of the screen. You can perform the same action if you want to uninstall an app from your Watch 4 as well. Then on place number 3, we're going to have how to turn off your watch, and if for whatever reason you need to entirely turn your Watch 4 off, there's a couple of quick ways to do that. The first way is to swipe down from the main watch screen and you'll find a standby button a bit like the one on a remote control, which will let you turn off the watch. Alternatively, you can hold both physical buttons on the side of the watch and that will quickly push you into the same screen. Then we're going to have how to organize your quick settings, and when we're talking about quick settings, we're referring to the settings that you'll find when swiping down from the main watch face screen. It's here where you can find things like the do not disturb mode, turning on the flashlight, and adjusting screen brightness. You also have control over what settings are shown here and where they live. So to rearrange them, you just have to tap and press an app icon and keep your finger on the icon to drag it to another position. In other ways, you can also choose to remove the setting icon selected and it will be replaced by a new one. If you want to add a new setting, just swipe left to get the last screen and hit the plus icon to add a new shortcut setting. Next up, I'm going to show you how to connect to exercise machines. So the Watch 4 is capable of being wirelessly connected to compatible exercise equipment in a similar way that the Apple Watch can through its GymKit platform. That way you can use the onboard heart rate sensor along data from machines like treadmills for a more comprehensive overview of your workout. To do this, just go to the Samsung Health app on your Watch 4 and scroll all the way down to settings. Right here on settings, you're going to scroll down to connected services and you're going to tap the toggle next to heart rate to transmit heart rate data. You can additionally choose to use your profile during this mode to better estimate the calorie burn. Now I'm going to show you how to turn off the touch bezel, and Samsung's bezel has been a signature feature on its most recent smartwatches. If you have the Galaxy Watch 4, which hosts a digital style touch bezel, and you don't really find it that useful, you can always disable it by going to your settings and then scrolling to general. The mode to disable the touch bezel should feature at the top at the general page right here, as you can tell. Then we're going to have connect the Watch 4 to TV. So when Samsung announced the Galaxy Watch 4, it revealed that you would be able to transmit heart rate data to compatible fitness apps on compatible Samsung TVs to view your effort levels without staring down at your watch. To connect the Galaxy Watch 4, all you have to do is go once again to the Samsung Health app on your watch and scroll all the way down to settings. Right here, you're going to scroll down to connected services and select TV. Then tap the toggle button to show heart rate and calorie burn on your TV. You can also turn off continuous heart rate monitoring, and if you're not particularly fussed about keeping close tabs on your heart rate, there is a way to turn that continuous monitoring off just by going to the Samsung Health app on your watch and scrolling down to the settings. Right here on the settings, you're going to go and select the measurement, and you now have the option to switch to monitoring HR every 10 minutes while still, or select manual monitoring option 2. Then you have the same option for stress monitoring 2, which uses the heart rate variability measurements, so we'll also have a drain on battery if you're looking for ways to get closer to a few days between charges. Next up, check how much battery life you have left, and like previous Samsung smartwatches, you can view battery percentage simply by swiping down from the main watch screen. On the Watch 4, Samsung additionally adds a battery screen where you can see an estimate of battery life in days, and also see the difference in battery life when you turn to the power saving mode. To view that battery screen, just swipe down from the main watch screen to view quick settings and tap the clock icon to open settings. Then scroll down to battery and you can see that battery life estimate in full smartwatch mode, along with an estimate if you choose to switch to that power saving mode. Then we're going to have reset the watch, and if for some reason you need to entirely reset your Watch 4, the good news is that you can do that there by just swiping down from the main watch screen to view quick settings, and then tap the clock icon and open up settings and go to general, then scroll down to reset. Here you'll be given the option to back up data, and if there's information you would like to keep before you hit that reset button below it. Then we're going to have change activity targets, and whether you're smashing your daily step counts targets or you want to increase the time you get sweat on, there is a really easy way to change your activity targets. Just swipe left from the main watch screen and locate the activity tile, which is the heart-shaped icon. Then tap on the tile and scroll down to set the targets. From here you can adjust steps, activate time, and activity calorie targets. Now on spot number 12, how to turn on automatic exercise detection. So Samsung supports the ability to automatically track a range of exercises including running, indoor rowing, and stepping up to an elliptical machine. You can additionally automatically record your location when it detects you're walking or running. To enable this feature, go to the Samsung Health app and go to Settings. Then select Auto Detect Workouts and you'll be able to enable track for the 5 different support activities along the location recording. You can also keep your Samsung apps updated, and if you want to quickly check if you're running the latest version of Samsung's own apps like Health and Bixby, there is a way to see it. All you have to do is go to your settings and select Apps. Then scroll down to Samsung App Updates, and if an update is available, it will show up offering you the option to update. You can also change the font size, and to do this, all you have to do is go to your settings and then select Accessibility. Then select Visibility Enhancements and select the font size. You can pick from small, medium, and large font size. Then how to use gesture controls for handling calls, and there are a couple of ways to interact with the Galaxy Watch 4 without having to press the screen. Now the first one is go to Settings and then Advanced Features on your watch. Then scroll to Gestures and look for Answer Calls and Dismiss Alerts and Calls. Then tap to turn on each gesture. Then on spot number 16, we're going to have Turn Off All Sounds. So Samsung gives you an option to drown out all the noise including alerts and tones if you want to enjoy a quiet smartwatch experience. To do it, just go to your settings and select Accessibility. Next, tap Hearing Enhancements and tap the toggle next to Mute All Sounds. You can also check your storage, and for those taking full advantage of filing in apps, photos, and music on your Galaxy Watch 4, there is a way to see how much storage you have left, and just go to your settings and then select About Watch. Tap Storage and you will see available space along with how much space is taken up by images, audio, apps, and watch faces. Then, now on spot 18, View Media Controls. So being able to control the music playing back on your smartphone is one of the great things about having a smartwatch. To do this, just go to your settings and then head to Display. Then scroll down to Show Media Controls and tap to turn those controls on. Now, second to last, enable power saving and watch only modes. So with the Watch 4, you're playing with around a couple of days of battery life, but there are ways to make sure you enjoy the maximum battery life between charges. You can turn on the power saving mode, which isn't as restrictive as it sounds, and it does still give you access to most of the key features. To do this, just go to your settings and then head to battery. From there, you can view watch only and power saving modes, with the latter letting you see how much extra battery you can expect compared to normal battery mode. Then for last, we have hear notifications read out to you. So this is a useful feature if you've got a pair of Bluetooth headphones hooked up to your watch and you don't have easy access to the screen to see your notifications. To get them read to you, just go to your settings and then select the notifications. Scroll down to read notifications aloud and tap to turn on this feature and you're gonna be all set. Alright everyone, so that was it for today's video. If you got some valuable information out of it, please don't forget to give it a like and also leave a comment down below on what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications every time we post a new video. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next one.